which we have to follow. Fortunately, for our beneficiary, unfortunate for the business growth, because anyone can sell anything over Amazon. I cannot sell anything. And the interesting part is that even if I try to price match, I cannot sell those things, because when we were getting credentialed, then that's like long time ago, with federal and state plans and the TRICARE military and all those, which we basically were tested, and we were guided that we will follow the guidelines of certain manufacturing methods. There are some approved products on the federal government's list. It's called PDAC, and they basically, the federal government is trying their best, and the state government follows to make sure that this manufacturer is following the guidelines. So I cannot deviate from that PDAC list, because if I'm dealing with federal and state, I will have to stick with those manufacturers. If someone is selling something online, they may or may not be using a manufacturer which is PDAC. So that's one layer on this topic. Now, under a PDAC guideline, they say that you can choose your manufacturers, but they have to be following in this guideline. At that time, it becomes more of a business decision where we, as I said, we've been doing this for a little longer than some other people. We already have a lot of feedback on different manufacturers. I am allowed to pick any manufacturer if that manufacturer is on the federal and state list. But within those, we have experience that there is mild deviation on the quality and the recalls, and if I heard any complaints. So after experiencing this for very long, we chose a manufacturer which we had the least or almost null issues. So the second question, Steve, what you were saying, that okay. So the first question, I think I answered that, how we chose the product in this in this one dispensing category. The second question that is that a beneficiary, a patient, or a loved one, they would like to get a different product. So there are a couple guidelines, go product by product. Some insurance companies, they allow using their funds, and they will allow a beneficiary or a patient to upgrade. Meaning is that if the insurance plan is paying $20 and the product which a beneficiary wants is not the one we are recommending, they want an upgraded product, and that product is $25, then some insurance companies, they will allow the beneficiary to pay $5 from their pocket, yet we can use the payer's fund also at the same time. But this is not a rule of thumb. It differs by different diagnoses, and it differs by the product classification and the insurance, which we have all the background knowledge. Unfortunately, that knowledge is so detailed that it cannot be presented or created in one slideshow. That's basically it, actually. But again, like two options comes in, because you see, there is a ceiling. So walkers can go as fancy as $500-$600, which are really expensive. When I see some of them, and